Hello everyone and a very warm welcome to Sunday Wellness by Policy Bazaar. Sunday Wellness is one of our most prized properties because we use this platform to raise awareness around preventive healthcare and आप लोग कैसे अपनी हेल्थ का चार्ज ले सकते हैं to lead a better life. अब समर्स ऑलमोस्ट आ गई हैं एंड हम आज बात करने वाले हैं कि चेंजिंग सीजन्स के साथ कैसे हमारी बॉडीज़ की रिक्वायरमेंट्स चेंज होती हैं, कैसे हमारी न्यूट्रिशनल रिक्वायरमेंट्स चेंज होती हैं एंड हाउ वी कैन बेटर एडजस्ट टू द क्लाइमेट, टू द वेदर so that our bodies are in sync with the season. Now, summers are here. We have put our sweaters and jackets inside the cupboards and we are in our shirts now. The temperatures are rising. हमारी bodies का temperature rise हो रहा है, ह्यूमिडिटी बढ़ रही है. इसका मतलब है कि जो हमारी बॉडी की ज़रूरतें हैं, जो हमारी न्यूट्रिशनल नीड्स हैं, वो भी बदल रही हैं. एंड विद एवरी चेंजिंग सीजन वी हैव टू एडजस्ट आवर डाइट ताकि हम बदलते सीजन्स के साथ अपनी बॉडी को सिंक में रख सकें. अब हम वो कैसे कर सकते हैं, ये आप आज इस सेशन में जानेंगे थ्रू नंदिनी अग्रवाल, हु इज़ अ रिनाउंड nutritionist. Hi Nandini, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. It is truly a pleasure to be here and talk about how seasonal changes in our diet and in our lifestyle can bring significant changes in our immunity and health in a long period of time.
All right Nandini, so let's get right into it. Now summers में हमने ये देखा है कि usually we start feeling very sluggish, very low on energy. Why does that happen? And should we blame our diet for this?
So as the season changes, our diet should also change. Say in winters we feel cold and we want drinks and food that keep us warm for a long period of time. So they could be heavy, creamy, oily, buttery, and these kind of textures and foods we really enjoy in winters, like soups, like tandoori platters, like creamy gravies or gravy sabzi with lot of gravy. We tend to enjoy heavier foods in winters. The same way, if we continue eating those foods in summer, we tend to get sick because our body and metabolism has to take certain shifts, like how we in a car we have certain gears for certain speeds. The same way our body needs to change certain things around our lifestyle with regards to season. So say in winters, if you're eating a lot of heavy food, food with a lot of gravies, soups. In summers we want very light food which gives us energy, but it gives us energy for a short period of time, and then again we want to have something lighter which gives us energy for next period of time. So foods like coconut water, watermelon, different kind of fruits like mango, all these foods along with some nuts. When we talk about nuts, say chia seeds, soaked nuts, all these are very helpful when it comes to changing season and going from winter to summer. The same way in winters, we have millets. Let's talk about millets. So we have millets like bajra, ragi, which are dark in color. Green leafy vegetables like spinach, methi, bathwa. All these things are very rich in winters. The same way when we come to summers, we watch our millets like jaw, jawar. All these are lighter millets, so we use them in summers. The same way vegetables like ghia, tori, tinda, all these are available in summers. They are lighter food. Our body needs them for quicker energy to sustain in this summery weather. Feeling sluggish and low on energy can be blamed to the diet. If you are still eating all those fried samosas, heavy gravies, and very heavy food which you were eating in winters, you continue to eat it in summers, you will definitely fall sick, or you will feel sluggish or tired all the time. The same way, we can actually change our diet. We can make these dietary changes where we add seasonal food and we maintain our lifestyle in such a way that we easily adapt to the changing weather.
Now Nandini, there's a lot of talk around seasonal eating, right? That you should eat vegetables and fruits that are seasonal, जो उस सीजन के फल और सब्जियां होते हैं. I want to understand from you कि इसका हमारी बॉडी पे क्या इम्पैक्ट होता है.
Right. So when we talk about seasonal eating, what does seasonal eating mean? And how nature has given us to intuitively get that seasonal eating in our daily habits. So say if in winters we are choosing darker colored millets like ragi, bajra, the same way in summers we are choosing lighter millets like oats, barley, jaw, jawar. The same way we have vegetables. When we talk about vegetables, we have vegetables like green leafy vegetables in winters. In summers, we have lighter colored vegetables. The same way we have fruits. We have so many different kind of fruits in summers. It is actually amazing how nature tells us to actually rejuvenate and keep getting that energy from nature through fruits. So we have so many kinds of fruits like mango, coconut, lychee, cherry, and papaya, pineapple. All these fruits are prevalent in summer season because of this reason. The same way when we talk about metabolism, how these foods impact our metabolism and digestion. Metabolism, when we talk about, say in winters, we need foods which are not digested easily but keep giving us energy for a long period of time. The same way in summers, because of the scorching heat, we need foods that give us quick energy. So if I'm going out, I'll take a nimbu pani, or if when I come back, I'll take a glass of chach, which gives me instant energy and helps me cope up with that heat. The same way our metabolism copes up. When we talk about summer season, if we if we are just sitting at one place and munching on food, definitely we will feel sluggish and tired all the time. Our body needs to create energy on its own by doing little activities, going for shorter walks after your lunch and dinner, and doing some kind of stretching, yoga, pranayam in the morning. So the season plays a very big role in defining our metabolism and digestion with regards to our activity as well. So how active you feel during the day, it really impacts your metabolism and digestion. Food plays one role, but also your energy outtake and how your body is metabolizing that food throughout the day with different kind of activities plays a huge role. You could be eating very light food in summers and still feel bloated, still feel sluggish. Why? Because there is lack of activity. You have not moved as much. You have not given your body any kind of exercise during the day. So these factors also play a big role with regards to metabolism and digestion.
Now, Nandini, I'm sure a lot of people watching our show today would be fitness enthusiasts, and जो लोग जिम रेगुलरली जाते हैं, वर्कआउट रेगुलरली करते हैं, they can feel extra exhausted during summers. I want to understand why that happens and how they can change their diet so that they don't feel this way.
Summer workouts can feel very exhaustive, but they can be very rewarding as well. Why? Because you must have noticed if you put on the AC and you sit at a place right in the morning, you will keep sitting at that place for a very long period of time till you actually have something to move you around, or you really have to go away from that place. The same way, our body needs to give that movement. We need to give that movement, that exercise to our body for it to reward us with more energy, with less lethargy. So how do we cope up with these kind of workouts in summers? Definitely don't work out on empty stomach, first of all. Second of all, take this as an opportunity, because in winters we become very lazy, because sometimes it becomes very cold, sometimes the sun sets sooner. But all these excuses are not valid in summers. We have sunsets much later, we have more time during the day to actually include a workout. So plan your workouts in advance and hydrate yourself throughout your workouts. You can add electrolytes to your water, which can give you energy throughout your workouts and even after your workouts. And post your workout, include a source of protein in your meals, which gives you recovery from your workouts and helps you build that energy for the next workout as well.
Now, Nandini, गर्मियों में रूह अफ़ज़ा पीना, मीठी लस्सी पीना, नींबू पानी पीना सबको बहुत अच्छा लगता है. सबको फ्रूट्स खाना बहुत अच्छा लगता है, फ्रेश एंड cold and juicy fruits. But I want to ask you, can that lead to sugar spikes in our body? And I've read a lot about how sugar spikes can impact your body and your health. It can also accelerate aging, in fact. How can we maintain a balance?
So summer drinks, we largely talk about sharbats or some syrupy drinks, or like a drink like Tang, which is just a powder and you mix it in water and you give it to kids. Then we have summer drinks like shakes or fresh fruit juice. All these things are very high in sugar content, and as soon as you intake them, your body does go through a sugar spike. So the sugar goes up and you feel energetic for a short period of time, and when that sugar spike goes down, you feel drained. So why should we actually indulge in these kind of sugary drinks or sugary coolers, say? Because they actually don't cool your body, they just drain your body all the more. Instead of choosing these kind of syrupy sharbats or fresh juices, choose drinks which are lightly sweetened but also giving you a lot of energy. Say you can make homemade lemonade or neembu pani with very little sugar, salt, kala namak, neembu. Then you can have salted chach or lassi. You can have coconut water, which is great source of electrolytes naturally given to us. Then you can also have homemade soda shikanji, which can hydrate you for a long period of time. So all these things are very good, which can be made at home, which have a little bit of salt and sugar, and they give you a great electrolyte balance in your body. So rather than giving a lot of sugar, which gives you an instant spike, choose for those foods which which are going to give you a lasting energy and will not drain you out of it.
Now, Nandini, we can't talk about nutrition and skip gut health. I think gut health is a very important subject that we should touch upon. I want to ask, how does gut health impact immunity during seasonal changes?
So when we talk about gut health, I'll tell you something. The gut is not just your stomach, but the gut actually starts from your mouth. From your mouth to your stomach, the esophagus and your stomach, all of that, with the organs around your stomach, all of that is part of your gut area, right? So there are millions of bacteria which are there in our gut. Now, coming from a place like Rajasthan, where we see huge transition, from winters to summer, spring, autumn, we have all of these seasons and we transition through them very smoothly. Why? Because one thing our ancestors have told us is to take care of our gut health very seriously. And we have those foods taking us from winters to summers. Say, now that we are coming from winters to summers, we have spring in between. And we eat spring foods which are very good for gut health, like kanji, homemade kanji, which is a great source of gut microbiome. Then we have homemade achar, homemade papad, homemade mangori. All these things are great for gut health. Then you can also do kimchi, which is there in Chinese food. It's probiotic in nature. Then you can have curd, chach, banana. All these things are excellent for your gut, and you should keep eating a variety of food to actually flourish your gut. So when we say that we are going to eat only these 3 foods or 5 foods in a day, and we are not going to eat the others for a week, we have actually limited our gut microbiome to only digest those food. And when we eat the other food, it becomes very difficult for our gut to digest those foods because we are not used to eating them. So keep introducing a lot of variety to your stomach and to your gut to keep it very healthy and for it to really flourish and give you all the benefits of seasonal transitions from winter, summer, spring, autumn, etc. So start introducing a little bit of probiotic food in every meal, and you can see great results when it comes to immunity.
Now Nandini, there's this entire trend around detox. काफी लोग ये try भी करते हैं and मैंने इसके बारे में काफी पढ़ा भी है. I've personally never tried it, but I would like to try if it's beneficial. So is it beneficial?
You know, in summers, because we have so many weddings right after the summer, we have some vacation plans during summers, or we have some kind of, occasion coming up where we want to get into a particular shape, we want to get into a particular figure, size, and we are ready to do anything for that. So when we have such goals, we want very fast results. When we think about fast results, we think about juices and detox diets. Now, when you give your body just juices for say 5 days, 7 days, 3 days, and nothing else, your body tend to lose water weight and little bit of fat and lot of muscle. But in the long run, when you don't have muscle or you haven't really worked on your gut health at the same time, you tend to put on that weight much faster. So we have seen these kinds of results where people have lost that weight from juice and detox diets but regained back also very quickly. But there is another very significant harm which we do to our body when we do these kind of juice and detox diets. We really hurt our gut microbiome because of lack of variety of food in our diet, and the metabolism and digestion slows down because there's just juice in our diet. We tend to kill a lot of good bacteria in the stomach, and when we do that, we see a lot of stomach issues, we see a lot of bloating, gas, and all these kind of things. When these diets are getting over or in between, we see a lot of stomach related issues which come up because of these juice and detox diets.
Now Nandini, as the season changes, काफ़ी लोग जो hot coffee ले रहे होते थे winters में, वो maybe cold coffee पे switch कर जाते हैं because it's cold, but it's still caffeine. तो कैफीन का क्या हमारी बॉडी पे कुछ अलग असर होता है ड्यूरिंग समर्स, एंड should people continue consuming caffeine during summers?
I think whenever we intake caffeine, we see our body temperature rise a little bit. Even if it's tea or coffee, we see that little spike in our body temperature, and that is really exhausting when it comes to summers. So starting your day first thing in the morning with caffeine can actually give you that hit for a little bit period of time, but for the whole rest of the day you feel very tired and lethargic and sleepy because that caffeine dies down, and then again you want to give that caffeine kick again, and then again the cycle comes in place. To break this cycle, stop taking caffeine first thing in the morning. Give yourself time to actually rejuvenate and recover from your sleep. So the first thing in the morning, you hydrate yourself. Take 1 or 2 glasses of plain water. Then after going to the washroom, have some soaked nuts, seeds, which activate your brain, which gives your brain certain foods, which give you energy for a long period of time. And then after 60 minutes of waking up, you can give yourself the caffeine that you want. But immediately taking a caffeine hit in summers can take a toll on your body. Sometimes it can give you stomach issues also, diarrhea also. So yeah, just be watchful how you are taking your caffeine. If you're taking it with breakfast, then take after breakfast. If you're taking it in the evening, take it with a little snack, but a healthier snack. So yeah, how you're combining your caffeine is also very important. Better alternatives of caffeine can be, salted beverages, which actually balance your electrolyte levels in the body and give you that energy. So when we talk about homemade nimbu pani, shikanji, salted chach, lassi, or just salted soda shikanji, all these things hydrate you from inside and make you balance that electrolyte levels in the body and give you energy for a longer period of time.
Now, Nandini, with summers, what also comes our way besides the heat and the rising temperatures is food poisoning and stomach infections. इसके बहुत इंसिडेंट्स सुनने को मिलते हैं. खाना जल्दी खराब होता है, हम वो कंज्यूम कर लेते हैं and we fall sick. What preventive measures can one take?
So when you talk about food infections and food poisoning, we saw a very little of it during COVID, right? Because we were so aware and so conscious about how we are storing our food, how we are getting it into our home, how we are cleaning it, storing it, everything. But slowly and gradually we have weaned off that habit completely. I would say, where you are storing your food, check, because in summers we tend to have infested corners, infested containers in the fridge, in the pantry. So check all of that. If you have any insects around, definitely curb ordering food as little as possible from outside, especially cooked food, or raw salads, fresh juices, soups, all those things which could be infected or infested with any kind of insects or any kind of bacteria, should be completely avoided ordering from outside. You can have fresh salads, fresh fruit and vegetable salads prepared at home right in front of you. Avoid those pre-cut salads and the salad dressings and all those cut fruits which are displayed in a buffet at parties and functions. Don't choose to eat raw at all, or any kind of thing which can have bacteria like dahi vada. All these things can have a lot of bacteria multiplying. If they have bad bacteria, then that can also infest that particular item and it can give you stomach issues.
Now, Nandini, we've received some questions from our viewers during the live session, so let's look at them. The first question is, I often feel bloated and heavy during summer. Are there any specific foods that can help with digestion and keeping me light?
If you're feeling bloated and heavy during summers, try one thing. When you're leaving home, add little chia seeds to your coconut water. That will keep you cool and it will give you relief from any kind of bloating or gases. When you come back home in the evenings, then definitely take a drink which hydrates you rather than just taking a cup of chai or a coffee in the evening. Hydrate yourself with fruits, hydrate yourself with a lot of liquids. And yes, when it comes to bloating, definitely take a short walk. As I said, that exercise or movement is magical for your body. So even if you do a 15-minute walk after your lunch and dinner, that can really help you in reducing any kind of bloating or gases.
The next question I think will be very relatable. How can busy working professionals maintain a balanced diet with a busy summer schedule?
So working professionals can do meal prepping. How does that work? So you can make a chart for yourself where you say that, okay, on Mondays I'm going to carry palak paneer, on Tuesday I'm going to carry dal. Like, first thing you choose in your diet is your protein. Then you choose which sabzi or which source of fiber that you are choosing. Then you choose one source of carbohydrate and you choose one source of probiotic like a curd, charch, dahi, whatever you want. So planning your meals in such a way and meal prepping and then buying foods in that quantity week on week from grocery stores and planning your meals in advance can really benefit working professionals with regards to good health, because time can be a constraint for you and you could be thinking that, okay, I'll just order something when I feel hungry, and we tend to order foods, junk foods, more than healthier options available. Also, even if we have healthier options, we really don't know what kind of oil, what kind of spices, what is the quality of food that they are using. And definitely outside food is calorie dense. So even if you are eating a smaller meal, you tend to put on weight faster when you're ordering from outside. So avoid ordering from outside even if you're working professional. At least 80% of the times do meal prep and plan your meals in advance and have those balanced meals.
Now, the last question that we will take for the day, because we are running out of time, is that I have frequent summer headaches. Could hydration or diet be a factor?
When it comes to summer headaches, dehydration is the number one factor. So if you have summer headaches all throughout the summer, definitely take blood tests and see what deficiencies that you have and try to overcome those through a good nutritious diet. And don't keep yourself hungry for a long period of time during summers, because we've seen people who keep themselves hungry, especially women who are fasting for a very long period of time. So if you say I'm on intermittent fast and I'm fasting for at least 12 to 16 hours, that is not recommended for everyone, first of all. Second of all, a woman can get all the benefits of intermittent fasting with just 12 hours of fasting. We do not have to starve ourselves for 16 hours and get the benefit day on day. So it has to be very mindful, it has to be very individualistic, and it has to be very personalized to your schedule, to your choices. If you are a breakfast person, you want to eat in the morning before you leave home, definitely do that. Don't leave your home hungry. Don't leave your home just because the first meal you want to take up is lunch. That should not be the case. You should have a small meal before leaving home, and it should be a satiating meal, because you could be having long travel hours, you could be having long plans during the day, meetings during the day, and you might not have time to eat another meal, a bigger meal. But leaving from home with a satisfied meal should give you lesser headaches.
Nandini, thank you so much. The session was very insightful, and I'm sure these tips will help people, have a smooth transition from spring to summer. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Policy Bazaar.
एंड टू आवर व्यूअर्स, आई होप आप लोगों को आज का सेशन अच्छा लगा. अगर आप लोगों की कोई और रिक्वेस्ट्स हैं अगले सेशंस के बारे में, इफ़ यू वांट अस टू टॉक अबाउट एनी पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट और एन इशू, प्लीज़ लेट अस नो. सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट एपिसोड.